The average as-tested price of the 4 full-size pickups in our most recent comparison test was $56,409. And that's not even the half of it. The most expensive half-ton truck right now is the Ford F-150 Limited, which tops out north of $68,000. Hop inside that truck, and you're greeted by stitched leather, eucalyptus wood trim, and a full-length panoramic glass roof. It'll even massage your rear end as you tow your boat to the lake house for the weekend with your 3 kids in the humongous back seat. While full-size trucks are moving further into luxury territory in their attempt to be all things to all people, mid-size pickups aren't quite there yet. Even the newest examples of the breed, the Chevrolet Colorado GMC Canyon Twins and the recently redone Toyota Tacoma, still feel like work trucks at heart. That's not meant as a slight, either. We appreciate an honest pickup, and we had mostly good things to say about the TRD off-road equipped Tacoma with a stick shift that we tested earlier this year. Surface level snazziness, but what happens when the down and dirty Tacoma gets gassied up? At first glance, you might think that the Hiace 2016 Toyota Tacoma Limited we tested here is doing an imitation of an F-150 Limited or a Ram Laramie Limited. It has a chrome-trimmed exterior, flashy wheels, a leather-lined interior, and a relatively long list of features including blind spot monitoring, push-button start, and a 7.0-inch infotainment screen with navigation and plenty of smartphone integration functions. Don't be fooled by the snazzy trim. The Tacoma Limited is still more workhorse than show pony. You won't find any eucalyptus wood inside, just hard plastics and some stitched panels on the dashboard that aren't particularly upscale looking. Yes, the seats are upholstered in brown leather, but the hides are stiff, the sort of leather that you won't feel too bad about getting muddy. The cabin is functional, with a decent number of places to stash small items, and our truck was equipped with inductive charging for compatible devices. The center stack layout is purposeful, with easy-to-use knobs for the climate controls and infotainment system, and the simplistic gauges look chunky and industrial. Not our favorite truck engine industrial also describes the feel of the Tacoma's 3.5-liter V6. Despite being a relatively modern engine with Toyota's D4S technology that can switch between direct and port injection, the V6 sounds about as gruff as the old Tacoma's 4.0-liter V6, with lots of intake noise and a grainy sound quality higher in the rev range. Not that we expect Lexus-level refinement from a pickup truck, but the Toyota engine pales next to the new Honda Eagleone's smooth V6. More disappointing is the powertrain's performance. The Tacoma's 6-speed automatic transmission upshifts early and takes some prodding to execute kickdowns, conspiring with the V6's peaky nature to make the Taco feel more sluggish than its reasonably quick 7.9-second 0 to 60 mph time suggests. Opting for the 6-speed manual not available in the Limited at least lets the driver make better use of the engine's power band. That combination proved to be 0.6 seconds quicker to 60 miles per hour in our testing of the aforementioned TRD off-road model. When we hitched up a small trailer weighing roughly 1,500 pounds, far short of this Tacoma's 6,400 pound stated towing capacity, we really found ourselves wishing for more mid-range grunt. The V6 doesn't make its peak 265 lb-ft of torque until 4,600 revolutions per minute. The 3.6-liter V6 in the Colorado and Canyon makes 269 lb-ft of torque that comes on at 4,000 revolutions per minute, and the Nissan Frontier's 4.0-liter V6 muscles up 281 lb-ft of torque, also at 4,000 revolutions per minute. Compare these with the mighty turbodiesel and General Motors rival trucks, with 369 lb-ft of torque available at 2,000 revolutions per minute, and it's easy to understand the appeal of that powertrain option. Go up a size, and the Ford F-150 offers a twin-turbocharged gasoline V6 with a whopping 375 lb-ft delivered at only 3,000 revolutions per minute. When will turbos make their way into the gas engines of mid-size pickups? Sooner rather than later, we figure, and we'll welcome their flatter torque curves. The Tacoma Limited did deliver a mostly comfortable ride, with the Michelin LTX tires making for a slightly smoother and quieter experience compared with the TRD off-road model's knobbier Goodyear Angler all-terrain rubber. The Michelin's also delivered a bit more skid pad grip, at 0.73 grams versus the TRD's 0.70, and stopped the truck from 70 miles per hour 7 feet shorter, at 185 feet. Yet both of those figures still fall short of an equivalent Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab 4x4, which pulled 0.78 grams on the skid pad and stopped from 70 miles per hour and 174 feet. And the new Unibody rigger line puts all of these trucks to shame with its truly car-like road manners. Get the cheap one instead. We don't take much issue with the Tacoma's basic interior and unrefined engine when the truck in question is in the low $30,000 range. But this Tacoma Limited cost $41,024, approaching the very upper limit of what seems reasonable to pay for a truck this size. That sum will get you plenty of F-150 or Silverado, both of which offer much more capability and refinement than the Toyota, even if this truck is easier to maneuver in urban and parking situations. And you can still get a decently equipped Taco for a whole lot less than $40,000, too. In fact, that's what we'd do. A Tacoma SA5 Crew Cab V6 4x4, for instance, can be had with many of the same options as our limited test truck: backup camera, navigation, towing package, tongue cover for right around $35,000, and a more basic Tacoma SRV6 4x4 Crew Cab would be just over $30,000. These lower trim levels are much more in keeping with the Tacoma's rough-and-tumble character, and they strike us as a more logical choice than the loaded-up Tacoma Limited. Leave it to the F-150 Limiteds and Sierra Deanless of the world to wear the luxury mantle. The way we see it, some trucks should just be trucks.